I'm with Jones IT. Thanks for joining us today. We're here to present to you Office 365 and do a little webinar for you. So welcome and thank you for taking the time. Chances are if you're viewing this video, your company is either thinking of moving to Office 365 or is already going to making the move to Office 365 very soon here. So let me jump right in and tell you a little bit about what's going on. So first of all, what is Office 365? It is a subscription service that includes the most recent versions of Office, which is currently Office 2016. And my goals of today is, with this video, is to get you excited and pumped up for the change and also give you a basic familiarity while removing the fear of this change that's going to happen. And some of the key points are, why do we choose Office 365? Well, it is in the cloud, and that gives it the power of being up, working 99.9% of the time. And one question we always get is, do we consider Google and G Suite? Sure, but working with your company, we have decided that Office 365 was a better fit. The other important thing to remember is that if your company is going through with Office 365 and we're helping you with this project, just remember cutover day is coming, so mark your calendars, and we will keep you updated with that cutover date via email and through your primary consultant. Also important to note is that there is a new version of Office included in this. If you're not using Office 2016 already, you soon will be with this new version of with this migration. This way everybody is going to be standardized, so everyone will be on the same system. And we already have a couple super users testing it out with your company most likely already. And let's review the cliff notes here. Just as a quick summary. If all you get, all your understanding from this video and webinar is this slide right here, then hopefully I won you over. So cutover usually happens on a Friday at 5 p.m. that we designate, so make sure to mark your calendar. There are times where we maybe do it on a different day based on request, but most likely it's going to be on a Friday at 5 p.m. on a designated date that we have informed you about. Online access on that Friday, if you need to access your email right away, you can do it from a web browser from this site right here, portal.office365.com. Another important thing to note is that your email address will stay the same. Your password will either stay the same or we'll provide you a temporary password. We'll inform you that via email. We'll be sending you some updates along with your primary technician and consultant should have that information for you. Also, Jones IT will be moving all of your information over, all of your old emails, all your address books, calendar entries, different files that may be in the cloud. We'll make sure everything is moved over. And as for mobile instructions, we will send those along prior to the cutover. So keep on the lookout for some of our emails that have some of those instructions, along with other information we'll pass by. Worst case scenario, our primary consultant will be there to help you guys out following the migration. And that usually happens on the Monday after the cutover, as long as that happened on a Friday, where you'll come to your desk and you'll have the brand new version of Office 2016, which includes the new Outlook, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And we'll also have a couple Jones IT staff members on site to help you with the transition. So one of the main questions that we get is, what about all my stuff? What happens to my contacts and calendars and all that goodness? So main thing, as we said in the cliff notes, is that Your email address will remain the same. Any internal distribution groups that are, that you're on, you'll still be on them during the migration, after the migration. All the email aliases, those will also be transferred over. We're really going to take care of moving all your email contacts and calendars to the Office 365 system. So you'll also have all your data in the new system. So don't worry, all your stuff is coming over for the ride. And this right here is a sneak peek of what the contacts, the new version of contacts looks like. If you use Outlook before, pretty much everything, all your same features will be the same, just look a little bit different. And what we're looking at here is what the calendar looks like in the new version of Office 2016. Pretty much all the same features, just you might have some buttons in different places. Another important thing to learn is how to sign in. So what you're going to do is, if you do need to access your email during the weekend of the migration, after the migration, or just remotely from your home or any device when you're not in the office, you can always check your webmail at portal.office365.com. You're going to enter your username, which is going to be the same as your company email address, and your temporary password or your current password will work. And there is a chance that you may be prompted to change your password the first time you log on, and that's usually if you receive the temporary password. But we'll make sure that your primary consultant and will notify you of which case this is. So the key thing is, throughout this whole process, Jones IT will be sending you emails prior to the cutover, letting you know what's going on, what dates all the things are happening, which password is going to be, whether it's your same or temporary, along with mobile setup instructions. So, word to the wise, keep checking your email throughout this whole process. And just a quick snapshot of what Outlook looks like. If you haven't used Outlook 2016, it may look a little bit different, but a lot of the same features are all there, along with some new bells and whistles. So to create an email, you're going to go through the same process. You're going to click on a new email button. You're going to start adding some of those addresses, the same thing you would do with a normal email as you did in the past, and then click send when it's ready to go. There are ways to change the fonts in the email message as well, just like before. So if you really need to do that, you can do all the same features are there for you. And if you're looking to attach files to an email, there's always multiple ways to do it. I find that the best way to do it is to either click on the button that looks like a paperclip, and you can attach some recent items that way, or if you're attaching brand new items, you're going to click on the message tab and then start from there. Another feature that is very useful with Outlook is being able to mark unread messages and view them as they come in. So all you would do is click on the folder. You can use it on your main inbox or other various folders, and you can click on unread, or you can click on all messages, as you see from the screenshot. And it's kind of a good way to keep track of things that have come in and you haven't addressed yet. Another improved thing with the new Outlook 2016 version is improved search. So you can really narrow down your search results, whether, to mark who the message came from, what the subject is, what attachments are going on over there. So that's a really great new feature to utilize in this new version. And if you're wondering about signatures, it's very easy to create an email signature. This is actually one of the few things that we usually do not transfer over if you're having a lot of trouble with this, following the cutover after the migration, one of our consultants will be happy to assist you in making this happen. But if you want to do it yourself, you're totally free to follow the instructions here. Basically, you're going to open up a new email, compose a new email, and there's going to be, under the message tab, there's a signature button. Once you click on that, you'll be able to edit it and add multiple signatures in there, format it, do all the different things you want to do. My advice would be to find an old email from your sent folder and copy your signature from there, and then you could paste it into this section. Once you open it up, and that way you'll have the same signature as you did before. Another really cool thing that one of the resources that I really like with Office 2016 and 365 are the Quick Start guides. These are easily available on Microsoft's website, and we have provided links to those into the emails that we're going to be sending your company. Along with, we have these links to all these guides on our FAQ page, which we'll provide at the end of this presentation, along with all the emails we'll be sending you. You'll be able to just get a bunch of tips and tricks and just get a little sneak preview of what Office 2016 looks like and what to expect during the change. So this is a quick look at what the new version of Word 2016 looks like. A lot of the same features, just with added more bells and whistles. This is what the new Excel version looks like. If you're a heavy Excel user, there are some videos that we can share with you upon request. So just ask your primary consultant and we'll be able to send those over to you. But pretty much what you've been able to do before, you'll still be able to do in this version, along with just some extra features. PowerPoint, same thing, same look and feel. There are a lot more templates in this version, so that's really handy. But not much changes other than that. And we've come again to the end of our little webinar here. And I'm going to repeat this slide. This was, of course, what you saw in the beginning. These are the cliff notes. So if this is the only thing you get out of this short webinar today, I'll be happy. So just a reminder, the cutover from the old email system to Office 365 will happen on Friday at 5 p.m. As I mentioned, this date will be announced via the emails, and also our primary consultant has gone around to inform everybody of this date. There is a chance most of most companies we work on this for do it on a Friday, so they have the entire weekend to transition, and then come Monday everything will be ready for you. But there is an off chance that your company may be doing it on a different day of the week, so just double check that date with your primary consultant. If you do need to access your email during that cutover weekend, or the night of the cutover, after that 5 p.m. date, you can always go to portal.office365.com, and your email address is going to remain the same. Your password will be either the same or a temporary one that we will provide and notify you of. Jones IT is going to move everything over, so there's nothing to worry about. We're going to move all your contacts, all your old emails, all the calendar entries, pretty much everything. If you do notice after the cutover that something didn't get moved over, please notify your primary technician, and our consultant will definitely work on that for you to get it fixed. And be on the lookout for our emails that are going out prior to the migration. We will have the mobile instructions there for you. We will also post those on our FAQ page that we'll definitely make sure to pass the link to. And if for some reason you're unable to check it or do it yourself, your primary consultant will totally be ready to help you out with that. The following the cutover, usually on the first Monday. So the first Monday following the cutover, you're going to have a brand new version of Office, usually the 2016 version, with Outlook, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint right on your computer. That's going to be pre-installed for you during the weekend. And we're going to have your primary consultant there to help you out, along with some possible other staff members who will be there to walk around and make sure you don't have any lingering issues or questions. And last but not least, I'm going to say make sure to mark your calendars with that cutover date, and just to make sure you're not caught off guard with the change. And if you've made it this far, I want to thank you for viewing our webinar. You're free to watch this as many times as you want, pass it along to your other staff members. But if you still need help, we're there for you. You can always email us at support@itjones.com. This will create a service ticket where your primary consultant or other staff member of ours will help you out. Otherwise, you can always call in 415-578-7111, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we do have some more resources here. I have provided some links here. We have a Google sheet that has all of the links to all of the resources available, along with our FAQ page that has a bunch of frequently asked questions and answers to your Q&As that come up, anytime, with your primary consultant. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, any questions or any suggestions to improve, we're happy to do that, and thank you very much for your time.